This is a photo of our first Lumber Liquidator store. We didn't have a fancy showroom or an expensive location. Our goal was simply to provide great hardwood flooring at the best possible prices anywhere. Today, as the largest direct retailer of hardwood flooring, we're still not fancy and a bit out of the way, but we continue to have the best hardwood flooring at incredible prices.
2 1/4-inch solid oak utility grade flooring, only 99 cents a square foot. Supreme pre-finished horizontal natural bamboo, just $1.99 a square foot.
Visit your local Lumber Liquidators or lumberliquidators.com.
The Indianapolis race is on. Here they come. Just look at those boys drive. Unbelievable! The checkered flag is out. Who's going to win?
The Indianapolis 500 returns Sunday at noon Eastern on ABC.
Introducing the Can-Am Spyder Roadster. Its three-wheeled stance is like nothing else on pavement, completely changing the dynamics between rider, machine, and asphalt. The Can-Am Spyder Roadster. Are you ready for your first encounter?
Products don't know how to find customers, but Comcast Spotlight does. With a mix of on-air, online, and on-demand advertising, you can reach your customers wherever they are.
Hi, this is Jerry Dunn, local sales manager for Comcast Spotlight in Guilford. For targeted advertising in your backyard, please call me at 243-4635.
Continued wonderful support here in Lake Wales at the Kegel Training Center as our coverage of the PBA King of Bowling rolls on. And for the third consecutive year, the PBA will return to a Six Flags property for a unique outdoor event. Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey will host 15 PBA stars in a format that features 3 teams in round-robin play. The first of 15 shows airs Sunday, June 21st at 1 Eastern on ESPN. Again, that's from Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey, which just happens to be where Parker Bone III and Johnny Petraglia live right now.
Hey, are you going to be there?
Rumor has it, yes.
I'm going just for the rides.
Not working?
Okay, I'll work with you.
Good decision.
As long as you'll have me. BFF.
Forever.
Hey, good one.
Hey, hey, hey.
It was interesting talking to Parker this year about his season. You know,
Man, that was actually good.
He went with the old roller coaster term, but you know, sometimes it's apropos. You know, he started off fine. Once I hit that break, you know, come January 1st, I couldn't get out of my own way. Wasn't using his legs enough, which, as he said, has been one of my strengths. And we saw what Parker can do in Florida at the end of the PBA season. Last year, he won the Roll the Riches in Orlando. He's got his family in attendance here.
Parker Bone in at about the 12th board. Remember when he went Brooklyn, he actually tugged 2 boards right of that. Angelo around the second arrow. Speed similar. Brad with a little higher rev rate.
That's better. Much better, Brad.
Well, that looked like a can opener, just kind of opening up the 1-3 pocket. Very deliberate approach, steady head. A little straight-legged at the foul line. All 10 are down. Looking to get back into this, can cut the deficit to 29 with another strike right here.
Angelo's been kind of all over the scoreboard here. Strike, and then an open frame, a strike, a spare, and a strike there in the 7th as we begin the 8th. There's some of that pin carry we love so much here in Lake Wales.
That's kind of like putting whipped cream on a rotten fish right there, Rob. It just stinks. Especially when your opponent's sitting there watching it. You're like, trip 2? Come on.
Wait, I'm sorry. So putting whipped cream on a bad piece of fish would make it edible?
On a stinky piece of fish, something that stinks. Yeah, stinky.
So you would still eat it? whipped cream would improve the taste?
No, you don't get it.
I know I don't. That's why I'm questioning you on this one. No, I want to learn from you.
No,
you know
like
that.
you wouldn't do that, so what? Never mind.
And look, he made me miss a ham bone. Come on, Randy.
You got to pay attention. So Parker Bone III, not distracted by that huge break that Brad Angelo got. He just steps up and gets a ham bone for Rob Stone.
Was that like putting whipped cream on a stinky fish? Or was that a good shot?
Well, that was a good shot.
I understand. We begin tonight. The good shots continue for the two-time former player of the year, Parker Bone III.
And Rob, he talked to us about getting into some bad habits, and what he'd been working on was really going back to using his legs. And he's done that quite well over his career. That's been the benchmark of his style and form. Deep knee bends, using his legs.
Leaves the 2-4-10 now. The look of oy vey.
Yeah, I seen Wes make this last week.
I was thinking of shooting it like Wes.
I didn't even watch me make this split, so I have no clue how it happened.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Rob, over there into the 2-4, slide it over into the 10. All right, and with that split conversion, nicely done. Brad Angelo can now strike out for 198. Parker Bone III is in the 230, so Brad Angelo is mathematically eliminated.
Come on, Brad! Leaves the 7.
No good.
Parker Bone will move on to take on Wes Malott. Wes Malott has dealt with 4 challengers to his throne. The 5th will be Parker Bone III. You can see it next.
It's the world's top club soccer championship, the UEFA Champions League final. Manchester United, led by the world's top player, Cristiano Ronaldo, goes for back-to-back titles. Barcelona, behind dazzling playmaker Lionel Messi, looks for their 2nd crown in 4 years. Live from Rome, the UEFA Champions League final, Barcelona versus Manchester United, Wednesday, May 27th at 2:30 Eastern on ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and ESPN360.com.